All right, so end of the day, when you turn the ball over 4 times and you're in a conference game late in the year, you're not going to win. And there's a lot of other things with that, but 4 turnovers, you ain't going to win the game. There were some, at times defense did some good things. Offensively, inconsistent moving the ball, then you mix in the turnovers, and there you have it. And then that's 2 weeks in a row we've had a ball hit our guy on a punt return. It's poor on our part. We're not getting it fixed, obviously. So they're a good football team. I told our guys in the locker room we're way better than what we played today. I can tell you that. But at the end of the day, you're only as good as what you do on a Saturday afternoon at game time. And we weren't very good. When you turn the ball over like that, you just don't have a chance. You take care of the ball, you at least give yourself a chance to win the game. Now, whether you do or not, I don't know that, but you would at least give yourself a chance. So, really, that's it. I told the guys, I'm like, hey, we didn't get it done. It is what it is. We got 1 game left, and we've never had a losing record here. And it'd be nice to go send the seniors out on a good note next week. We got to regroup tomorrow, come back, and have a positive attitude, and get ready to go to work. So. Not a good outing today. It's disappointing. We're better than this. We didn't have our best week of practice. Wednesday was rough, and it's kind of been us all year. And it's frustrating. It's disappointing. We didn't get it done. As I told the guys, it's not just them. It's us. We win as a team. We lose as a team. So, and to credit to Austin Peay, they came in here and did what they need to do to win the game. And we didn't. So credit to them, but it is what it is. So I'll open the floor for questions.
Opening drive, I think it was 15 plays. You scored a touchdown. Now, they helped you along the way, but, 15 straight runs. I think you started the game with 24 straight runs. Was this a case of either A, trying to send a message, or because they're such an explosive offense, maybe try to shorten the game a little bit?
Well, it's what we have to do to win the game right now. You look at last week, we were able to run the ball, and then we spotted the play actions and stuff when we needed to. We could not do that today. The pass game, whatever it was, we could not pitch and catch. We looked like it was our first time throwing and catching today. It was not very good. But being able to establish the run opens up the other things that gives you the ability to maybe hit some explosive plays. We struggled on the edge today. They run good. We struggled maintaining blocks. When we did get it out there, it just seemed to be a lot of guys around the ball. The first drive, I think there was 3 penalties on that drive that helped us, but we need to be able to do that. And then once you get that going a little bit, you can spot some of your play action and different pass game concepts to hit some explosive plays. And that's kind of our formula right now. And that gives us a chance to do what we need to do to win. But after that drive, it kind of got a little, we just weren't able to do as much. They run pretty good on defense, which we knew coming in, and we're not able to maintain blocks long enough when we do get the ball where we need to make the plays. And then then you go turn it over. And you get behind, and there you are. You know what I mean? Then you become predictable a little bit, and that's not where we're our best.
Along those lines, had a couple of opportunities there in the first half to go up either 14-0 or potentially 21-0 because you got down there deep. Obviously missed opportunities there. Is that where you think the game swung?
I think early on we had a chance to, you find a way to, you get the ball down there. They had their issue, on a muff. We get the ball on a punt and we can't, we turn it right back over to them. Right? It's just kind of the way the thing went. And in that game, John, for us to win, we had to capitalize on that stuff. Like you got when you get the ball, you got to go in and score well. We pitch it and it's. It's frustrating, but it's been a little bit just kind of who we've been, and it's frustrating, but we're not able to convert on that stuff, which would have changed the dynamic of the game, not just from a score standpoint, but from a mindset standpoint. But we didn't, and it probably flipped that part of it. So no question, had an impact.
No, I was going to say, you mentioned that, last week had the best week of practice before the Martin game. This week you say you didn't practice well. All year you've been saying, well, it looks like we're learning how to practice. But how do you finally get them to understand what it takes?
So we've made progress the last 3 weeks and built on it a little bit and got better. And here was my fear coming into this game. We expended a lot of energy in that last game, meaning the kids were ready to play. They had a good week of practice. They went and played really well on the road. And then how does in some areas, immature group, how do they reload and emotionally get themselves back to a winning level? I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. That was my fear. As soon as the game was over Saturday, that was it. In my mind, how do we get to that point? And I think there's some guys that tried and some guys that worked their way through it. But we're not good enough to go out and beat ourselves. We're just not. We when you're playing good people, I mean, but we're just not good enough. Now, if we go take care of our business and play hard, we're going to be in every game, have a chance. So that was my concern. I just don't think we were able to navigate practice well enough and prepare well enough and to go do that. So, we got to do better. And then there's some guys that did some good things. It's not but at the end of the day, the objective is to win. You know what I mean? And we didn't do that, so you didn't get it done. So,
how's Marquise doing? Saw him get banged up late. Just how is he feeling?
I think he came back in and finished playing. That's what they told me. Now, I have not. He just had a good collision with the back. So I think he went back in, and I have not heard anything other than that. I don't think anything out there that I know of right now was anything more than some physicality in a football game as of right now.
And for Shepard, what kind of would be your message to him for next week, just kind of bouncing back from his performance today?
I don't know that there's a message directly to anybody. We didn't play well. So everybody's got to go do better, right? And it's like I said, I challenged them in the locker room. We got to go get it fixed. We got to get better. We got to find a way to go finish on a good note. We got to send the seniors out on a good note, and they didn't get that opportunity today. So that's the challenge. But listen, it ain't one guy's fault. Stuff happens. It's a team game. And so I don't ever look at it that way. I think, guys are going to look at themselves, and if they're doing it the right way, they're going to be critical of themselves enough, and we'll coach it up and we'll get it fixed and see if we can go be better next week. All right. Thank y'all.